Hello everyone, my name is Justin. This is Our Gutless Life. Welcome back to Dark Souls. I am in the Tomb of the Giants. I'm having a great time. Actually, I just got here. And now we are going to see what the tomb's all about. Oh, hello.
Good day. You look reasonably sane.
I do.
What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
No, I'm not a filthy cleric.
No? Really? Then I'd have no qualms telling you. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first.
Bloom is kind of
Well, we're friends now.
aggressive here.
I'll split it with you. In any case, have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
Shimmer me blind, shiver me timbers. Oh, look at all that loot. What a nice guy to tell me about that loot down there. Let's go get it. Here I am looking over the side. Look at that loot. Oh, but those are dead bodies. That's suspicious. Kick in the back.
This is what I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
Nya. I've never heard anyone laugh like that. Nya. But the joke's on him because I still get the treasure and I can like homeward bone or just die and go right back to the bonfire. Alright, this is a little tricky encounter. Right above a blue light, right above my head, you can see a silhouette of some guy. Let's see what's going on. Oh, we don't know who she is because I came down to get the Mask of the Child and it kind of broke her progression quest line. So normally when you go see Haircut, she and two guys show up at some point. Oh, that's who Haircut was talking about then. He's like, where did she go? And I didn't know who he was talking about, but here she is.
You're no hollow, are you?
I'm not a hollow.
Oh, goodness. Please be careful. There are two fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights. My former escorts.
I'm an escort.
Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing?
It's weird that she mentions
done.
heaven, you know?
You're no hollow, are you? Thank goodness. They were...
Alright, so she has two friends that they went nuts when they came down here for some reason. I missed, but that's okay. I'm just drawing them out. And I'm just gonna throw a whole lot of balls of fire into the darkness until they die. I won that encounter with overwhelming force. Okay, what's going on now, lady?
You banished those two hollows, did you?
Yeah.
It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
These belonged to them. You deserve them more than I.
These suggests more than one.
I am certain that both Vince and Nico... Thank you.
You're welcome. So, now that you've saved her, and... I don't know if you have to kill this area boss, Nito. I don't think you do. But she shows up in the church where the caster was doing his little dance at the church, which is where the gargoyles are, like the main center of the church. She's praying at a coffin where we got a firekeeper soul. Oh, hello. I didn't I didn't know you were over here. So these are like bone towers that spin and gyrate and fall down. I don't know their lore or anything like that. I don't know nothing. So she's praying to the Firekeeper grave thing, or she's praying to the statue above it. It doesn't matter. She sells upgraded miracles. She's Miracle Big Hat Logan. Or Miracle... Ooh, what'd you drop? Oh, a white chunk. Great. Miracle daughter, or Witch of Izalith. She sells Secret Door. She sells Wrath of the Gods, which, if you're playing an offensive holy build, is pretty fun. You only get three shots, but still fun. All right. We didn't like you, so we're gonna put on Great Combustion just in case the conversation goes poorly.
Oh, you! Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we?
Jolly. He says jolly like, Solaire. I was thinking Sinclair. That's not his name. Solaire. So if you say yes, he gives you 1 humanity, and if you say no, he gives you twin humanity. So don't forgive him. Also, why would you? He's a lying jerkface.
Oh, for heaven's sake, let's not mope about, eh? You're still alive? I said I'm sorry. Wait, I know. Here, take this. It proves something, doesn't it?
There's my twin humanity. Yeah, so funny. So funny. So you can actually kick him off into his own pit here. And then he comes running all the way back up through the bad guys, up through the secret wall, and then he's very mad at you. If you kill him, you can get the Crescent Axe, which is again, two-handed, but it's like a halberd holy weapon. It's actually pretty neat. If you play a offensive holy build, again, you can come down here at the beginning of the game after you get your Mask of the Child, and then kill him fairly easily and get the Crescent Axe to play the game with. The requirements aren't even that bad, but we don't need it. And then after we kill Nito, Patches moves to the Firelink Shrine near Kingseeker Frampt. Sorry, Liarface Frampt, and he sells the 3 masks and the cleric set because he stripped the cleric set off of the bodies of Vince and Nico, and some minor healing spells or something. And then he sells the Crescent Axe if you want to deal with that. Oh, hey, we got a Dark Moon Seance ring. Gwendolyn, that's his name. This ring is granted to adherents of Gwendolyn, Dark Moon deity, and last born of Gwen, Lord of Sunlight. So, Gwendolyn's a man, but his daddy raised him as a girl, so he has all sorts of daddy issues and problems. Not that being a woman trapped in a man's body is funny or anything. We're not saying any of that. And if that's happening, it sucks, and I'm sorry. Oh, I have 2 skull lanterns. Alright, we'll keep the bow out, but we'll put everything else away. Just makes changing things faster. Oh, I should upgrade my chest piece. I don't want to reinforce that. That's one. Little twinkling titanite plus 4. Sweet. And I can actually get more titanite if I go to the crow at the asylum and give a purple flower, red flower, and then the blooming purple flower, and that would give me 4 twinkling titanite. I'm going to give myself 28 health. A little level up. Yeah, I can get another level. Is it 28? Oops. Oops. That's probably overkill. But that's fine. 50. Let's... Alright. I think we want 30 or... maybe it's 40. We want 40 vitality. Now, if we go this way... I'll just go this way. You can get the items and stuff that... Whoa! This guy is a problem. And if you are a caster... Woo! You can stick your little caster wand thing up over this little lip and hit him. But I am not a caster. And then down here, I'll come down here and show you. This is a very bad place full of very bad things, and I don't ever want to go in here. This is, it has like 6 or so giants, and they're all angry. They're all mad all the time. But there's an item, I think that's just a soul. And then that item way over there is, you can see the giants hanging out by it, is an ember. So the giant blacksmith, no, not giant blacksmith, so Andre the blacksmith can upgrade holy weapons to +10. But I don't have holy weapons, and I don't want to go into the pit of horrors, so we're just going to leave this place alone. And then we're going to come up here and okay, we're gonna I have to be able to form a sentence. We're gonna go up there and we're gonna kill those guys while we're being shot at. I'm afraid of that giant who's just standing there, because he can kick you off into oblivion, and it's not a happy time. But with these 2 archers, it's very obnoxious. Okay, now it'll be easier to dodge. There we go. Now he's just gonna keep shooting arrows at us, and we can just ignore them. Whew! That arrow was almost give me a prostate exam. This was the item that I said, don't worry, we're gonna get. So we were over there on that slope. And now, again, we can target them out of their line of aggro. Just sneak up on them. There you go. And that item over there is 3 evil eyes. If you needed more evil eyes for the Covenant early in the game. Although, why you would come here and intentionally fight the giants for these eyes, I don't know. But there, and then you just drop off there to get that item, and then you fall, but then you avoid the arrow. He didn't shoot at me. Whew, don't fall off. You can barely see him up there, but he's not worth tangling with. And now we move on. That guy really missed. Alright, so don't attack Patches unless he's bothering you, and then by all means attack Patches. Come over here and... Wait a minute, that's the wrong way. There's all sorts of drop-offs and stuff you can do for shortcuts if you know... Oh, there's Lost Islet down there. The demon place. If you know the... Oh, gosh. If you know the shortcut, you can do all sorts of drops. But these things are giant skeletal dog monster jerks, and they are nasty. They are super nasty. I will sit down at a bonfire and then let one attack me so you can see. Oh, just how bad they are. If you watched my videos before, this is where you come to drop down below to get the 20% more souls ring. And if you don't do that run and lure the Black Knight to his death, around here a Dark Knight, a Black Knight, I guess, will come charging out of the darkness with a halberd and make you wet your pants. I've been a friend told me that that happened to him. So there's another bonfire down there. That's where we're going. We're going to be very careful walking through here. There are all sorts of bad guys, and we're just going to stay out of their range and lob fireballs. Fire orbs. Because being a pyromancer is the best. Is the best. The blue lights shine on the walls. I don't know why. The added blue on the walls doesn't help me, but what do I know? Oh, so I picked up an effigy shield. I heard that, or I read that this shield like won a contest or something for design your shield, and it's a picture of a xenomorph. I don't see it, but here, let's put it on, and then see if maybe looks like the head, but it's got like horns. I don't know. This is a bad place to look at shields because it's freaking dark. All right, moving on. Be very careful in the dark, because those things will wreck your face off. You thought John Travolta was bad in Face Off. No, these things, very bad. Another white chunk. If you needed divine weapons... Wait, where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, it's this way. And I just said the blue didn't help. Wait, maybe I do want to go that other way. I thought there... I don't know. Okay. There are 3 of these here. Oh! Oh! Did you see that it turned toward me? Nope. Don't do it. These things are seriously nasty. There's 3 of them, and you don't actually need to come over here. But, ugh, they give nice experience. But they really just need to stop. Alright, you come down here. There you go. There's the switchback. Oh! Whew, that was close. So it's this way to Nito. Gravelord Nito. And we are definitely going to murder him. But we wanted to come down here as human because Leroy is going to come have a problem with us. So we're going to, you know, murder him. There you go. His name is Leroy. I'm getting so many white chunks. You can kick him off, but I don't want to. Whoa, I should not have been so close to... Yeah, he almost hit me. That would have been deadly. I win, Leroy. In your face. So what you couldn't see there was I picked up his big hammer, Grant, and shield. Oh yeah, Sanctus. It slowly heals you. It's a regeneration shield, which is pretty darn nifty. But I'd rather have the regeneration of stamina. And this trail just peters out and doesn't go anywhere. No more Peter. But those are the arch trees. We'll go to a land where we see them more clearly. Eventually. Remember the giant tree that we were killing the crystal lizards in? That tree leads down to a lake, which has a bunch of trees. And maybe that's the lake down there. I don't know. Each one of these could be its own world. I don't know. I'm not a lore guy. Having said that, I think each tree is its own world. Take that, mofo. Get out of my way. So these... There is a jerk who... This is really clever trap. You come down here and the tower thing spawns in front of you, but one spawns behind you also, so they can get you a little trap. And then you have this archer here, and he's shooting at you, so, which is fine. But then that tower guy disappears. Well, I don't want to be... I rolled right... Oh, it's through my head! It is through my head! I have a splitting headache. Okay, I feel better. So, this archer is here, and he's shooting at you. But then, there is a giant right around the corner. So as you run to kill this archer, this guy kicks you off the cliff. That's how I know they kick. See? See his kick? You see that? That's why we just run past him. Oh, I didn't want to come here. I wanted to go back to the bonfire and sit. Oh well. There are these little baby creatures that can drop humanity if you wanted to farm them, but I don't want to. We already killed Pinwheel, the boss, and these are like little mini pinwheels. They can drop all the different masks also. They're not guaranteed to drop one, but if you wanted to farm them, you can. I give you permission. You can just snipe them. You don't need to get close. You don't need to do a lot of stuff. Just shoot them from far away and don't feel bad about being a coward. I mean, I don't feel bad. and I don't think you should either. If you can see, they're wearing all three masks. The child, the mother, and then the father on the bottom. I don't know why they have little lamps. I see you! Just pick a mask and shoot it with your arrows for a little bit. They wave their little... Oh, careful! These little guys... Oops, I didn't want to do that. Those little guys do toxic buildup. And as I was saying, these guys move their lanterns around and they shoot a fireball at you. And you do not want that. I think there's just... Oh, the fireball! That was a Kamehameha. This is kind of neat. There's all these skeletons in acts of contrition. They're all over the place, like kneeling and laying face down. They're prostrating themselves before the entrance to Nito. And in honor of their sacrifice, you can walk over them and break them apart. It's oddly satisfying. I don't know what those two were doing back in this corner, but Nito accepts all kinds. And that's our first slab. Again, white, if we needed holy weapons, which we don't. Oh, that was a really good hit. Gotcha! If you put on the... Oh wait, there's stuff down here to get, I think. Oh, another white chunk. I don't have white chunks. Oh, that's toxic. If you put on your ring of item find, you can farm a bunch of humanity pretty quickly from these guys. They spawn infinitely, and they can spawn in groups of like 6 or something. But the only problem is that if they drop a humanity or something, it goes by really fast. You have to be on top of them because they phase out of existence quickly. Now, these things are making me look like a liar because they're not dropping anything. You know what? I don't have to prove myself to you. Nope, nothing there. Dang, they're stingy. Stingy with their humanity. Alright, that's... I think I have enough... Okay, I think I have enough pyromancy to fight Nito. I think I do. And I think... I think I have enough healing to do it. Also, I probably don't. Oh, but I'm gonna try. Oh, but look at the time. Next time we will fight Grave Lord Nito, and it will be a good time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Justin. This has been our Gutless Life. That's all. Remember to be good to each other. Here, I'll do a little wave. Ah! No, though. Ah! Bye. I'm not even facing the camera.